Hello, all my friends out there. Happy spring. I know. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it, right? Because we had the blossoms all coming out. Do you remember last week we had beautiful blossoms happening? And then it snowed. But the blossoms will come back. Do you remember the blossom song? I looked out my window and what did I see? Popcorn popping on the apple tree. Spring had brought me such a nice surprise. Popcorn popping right before my eyes. Well, I could take a handful and make a treat. A popcorn ball that would smell so sweet. It wasn't really so, although it seemed to be. Popcorn popping on the apple tree. Popcorn popping on the apple tree. Blossoms! That's such a part of spring. But then we also have snow, and it's supposed to be raining, but I know it gets confusing. So guess what? I wanted to kind of explain to you what's happening. Well, first of all, look who flew into town. Yeah, like a couple weeks ago, March 21st, Springtime Fairy, trying to make her entry here. Then what happens in Colorado is the Wintertime Fairy is still sneaking around. So you have a little bit of a girl fight because the Springtime Fairy is saying, it's my turn. And the Winter Fairy's like, no, I think I'll stick around a while. And everyone wants the Winter Fairy to leave and the Spring Fairy to stay. But there's some conflict. They have to share some space. And so in case you're new to Colorado, just remember that Winter Fairy, she can be tricky and she can actually stay pretty long, even into May. She does have to leave after Mother's Day. That's required by law. But springtime, so many fun things to do. Oh, and my favorite springtime song about rain and snow and sun, because that's what happens in spring. If all the raindrops were lemon drops and gumdrops, what a rain that would be. We could go outside with our mouth open wide. If all the raindrops were lemon drops and gumdrops, what a rain that would be. But the fact is, like it's going to snow again. But that's okay. If all the snowflakes were Hershey bars and milkshakes, what a snow that would be. We could go outside with our mouth open wide. If all the snowflakes were Hershey bars and milkshakes, what a snow that would be. Now listen, what do you do on a day when it's not raining and it's not snowing? It's just funny. I have it. If all the sunbeams were jelly beans and ice cream, what a day that would be. We could go outside with our mouth open wide. If all the sunbeams were jelly beans and ice cream, if all the snowflakes were Hershey bars and milkshakes, if all the raindrops were lemon drops and gumdrops, what a day that would be. A day in spring that would be. Well, whatever the weather, I hope you are having a great spring.